We're under no illusions that people go home at night just totally stoked to talk about security and all the new advances in home security. And that security is really, like a lot of other businesses, a lot of you guys work at, it's like a furnace. Nobody cares about their furnace. Nobody talks about how awesome that installer was 2.5 years ago that came and that there's still heat coming out of the register and how awesome that is. Until the middle of February at 3 in the morning when the thing breaks. Now it's suddenly gone from something you never thought about to the most important thing going. So now you're in a panic and you gotta get it done. So this is a big reminder. This is the picture we use. Security is just like a furnace. And what our goal is, we want to say, well, recognizing that nobody cares about us, what can we do as Provident Security that's going to make our client talk about us at the dinner table tonight or talk about us at an event that they're going to, saying, you won't believe what my security company did for me today. One of the most successful things, or the most effective, I should say, things that we've done is snow removal. And any business can do this. We started this about 9 years ago. And what we do, every time it snows, we go out, we get a list of clients in a different postal code. We do a different postal code each year, and we start shoveling walks. So we'll have a yellow truck will show up, 4 or 5 guys will get out of the truck and start shoveling walks. And we put a little card through the mail slot saying, snow removal courtesy of Provident Security. And then we leave. We don't knock on the door or anything. We just go. The value that we get out of that is tremendous. Like it's hard to overstate it. We have customers, we shoveled their walks once 8 years ago. And they still talk about it. And they still say how amazing it was. You won't believe what my security company did for me today. It's a stunt in the sense that it's something we're doing for attention, for sure, but it fits in with our core values. It shows customers that we care and appreciate their business, and it also gets people to do what we really need them to do, which is to market our business for us and to talk to their neighbors, say these guys are good. Pittsburgh Penguins done now a bunch of teams are copying them, but the Penguins have done just an amazing thing. What they do every year is every single player and all the coaching staff goes out and they each deliver 5 or 6 season's ticket packages. They just knock on the door and there's Sidney Crosby and says, you know, thanks for being a client and here's your package. Get some pictures with the family, come in for a couple minutes and head out. And it's the same sort of thing because now this lady will be talking about it forever, about the day that Sidney Crosby knocked on her door to hand deliver the season's tickets. We always look at Provident. We look at whenever we start thinking about brochures and printing brochures, we think we're kind of getting lazy. We don't have any printed material at all. We have no brochures, no sales folders, none of that stuff. And the last time, a couple of years ago, we were thinking about getting some folders, and what we did instead is, I want to do something unique, because we bought this. It's 1,300 pounds of vinyl. And when you roll it out, it turns into the biggest inflatable slide. You can see with the light standard there, it's 3 stories. It's 3 stories high. Because what was happening is that like a lot of businesses, you know, we want to be at all the community events. We're a community company. We're only servicing certain neighborhoods. We had lots of groups coming to us saying, hey, can you provide security for free, or can you sponsor our event to put security guards there? And we could, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. It's hard. It's expensive. And no one, it's like the furnace, no one looks around and sees security guards in an event and say, well, they must have been donated by Provident. Aren't they awesome? But what we did instead is we had the slide made. To rent a slide like this costs about $1,500 a day to rent. So what we do is we provide it for free to any community event west of Oak Street in our neighborhoods. So it gets us into every single big community event. It's the highlight of any event. There ends up being a lineup all day long with kids waiting to get on the thing. And it's remarkable, it's different, it's a giant inflatable billboard, but people talk about it. And it's generating community value because the groups can get it for free from us, and then they can charge $2 to get a wristband for kids to ride it all day to raise money for their charity or their school or whatever.